we've got loads of machinery and different bits of machinery going down that line, whether it's check weighers or heat sealers or more check weighers, metal detectors, printers, etc., etc. Lazy Susans, but none of it's connected. There's a huge amount of just human waste in terms of managing 7 or 8 systems per line. 13 lines, it doesn't work. And OEL were introduced to us as system integrators. That's where the journey started. All we wanted to do was to be able to use profit as our key data source and driver of production information, and for OEL to sit in the middle between profit and just this absolute mix of weird little bits of machinery that you won't find anywhere else, and often changes. We pride ourselves on doing research. We work very closely with the University of Lincoln, yeah, we often have interesting bits of kit that aren't commercially viable yet, and they are doing research. But we still want to get some information out of them so we know whether the thing is doing what it needs to do. And it's the same with all of the automation and robotics that we're looking at over the next few years. Being able to have a system integrator that sits as the middle person without us having to learn how to interact with all of these different bits of machinery is really important. The software that we're using from OEL, their Ignition platform, is running all of that counting and integration with the ERP pretty well, but it's far more extensible than that. The core part of this, and it's kind of hit me over the past few months, that it's a very basic kind of trite saying that you can't manage what you don't see. But what OEL is giving us the tool base to do is start deciding what do we want to see, what's important to us, and net zero is a massively important part of Berry Garden's story, and one of the reasons why we spent a lot of money on the site rather than just throwing up a tin shed. We've moved into a responsible business conduct model. We want to be able to deliver genuine savings and get better. And we wouldn't be able to do this kind of stuff without simple, cost-effective technology that's driven by our ERP and what are now our integration partners, OEL.